Laser World of Photonics. I'm at the booth of SmarAct with Regina Ravekes. The reason we are here is because we have seen that many of the laser diode manufacturers at this show, they're struggling between going from low volume to high volume. And we have seen a potentially very good solution for that. Regina, thank you very much for having me. What am I looking at?
Yeah, this is our platform for optical assembly solutions. So we have here the combination of different of our drive technologies. So we have an electromagnetic direct drive gantry. We have piezo stick slip drives for fine positioning and angular alignment. We have piezo scanners for very fast and dynamic motions for optical coupling. And we can bring that all together in one platform to make optical assembly tasks.
What I'm seeing here is that we have a very interesting pick-and-place solution. And here I can see that you can program it. There is a lab view-like way of programming. I like it. You start, initialize the system, move to travel, move to beam splitter, scan magazine. You can do the entire thing and you can customize it with a Python code. Have you seen a lot of interest from the industry these days on this?
Yes, we have seen a lot of interest for that. So that software is new, and because the concept is very modular and flexible, we also wanted to have that in our software. So you can make your own process and it accesses our own software of our controllers in the background, but you can also implement other software pieces, for example, by Python scripts, and you can then have here a Python editor and even edit it directly here to have it very flexible for your specific application.
Regina, I'm a Python geek, so I can't wait to start programming this, but I also see that you can pick and place any optics, micro optics, any laser diodes, test it, and then position it. What happens when your volume goes really high? When you have proof that this works and then you can make 100,000 or 1 million units, what do you do then?
Yes, the good thing is that we at SmarAct, we have a business unit that has the expertise in turnkey solutions for automation. So we can transfer all that to a complete solution where you get a machine with a process that is tailored for your needs for microassembly.
So this can accelerate dramatically the lead time to have a manufacturing process at your facilities.
Yes, absolutely.
Because one of the things that takes the longest is when you know what you want and it's in your head, but from your head to the fish tank, it takes a long time. Let's go to see the P50. So the P50 is the next stage from the previous stage. This is what we see here when you can do volume production. Tell us a bit about this machine.
Our automation team has the expertise in microassembly tasks. They use the motion components that we do at our motion business unit, but they can also include any other processes. For example, gluing, cleaving, pick and place parts, and can develop a complete turnkey solution for it.
It is really interesting to see how you can go from the R&D or first designing the process to volume production. It is the 4th day of Laser Munich. About 40,000 people were here. What are your main takeaways?
Main takeaways are that there is a strong need for assembly solutions. So we got a huge response for our assembly platforms and a need for modular and flexible concepts to make some own assembly tasks.
What we have seen in the past is that many of the laser diode manufacturers were relying on volume manufacturing centers in Asia for packaging of the devices. This is changing a bit. You are seeing more and more companies want to make their own process, correct?
That's right. And many of these companies, they are still working manually, they still do it by hand. So there is a huge need for automation anyways. And the companies want to be independent. They want to have it in-house. They want to have a flexible platform in their labs to start with and then scale it up.
One of the things that everybody doubts when it goes to automation is downtime of the machine and the need for customer service. How does SmarAct target this?
For the platforms with our components, we offer different concepts such as exchangeable drive units that can be replaced within a short time so that we can keep high uptimes. For the automation solutions, there is of course a service concept, so that the customer can be sure that the uptime is very high.
The fact that you made a software to put the process in place allows also for you to review that software and to be able to guide, to correct, and to make sure the software is not the source of errors.
What we want to do is to collaborate with our customers to develop some software plugins for other parts and include them in the software. So we really want that feedback from the customers to work together with them to improve the software and make it as perfect for the applications as possible.
Regina, Laser World of Photonics is almost over. In Laser World of Photonics 2027, what are you going to bring? What is your preferred future for the assembly of laser diodes?
I hope that all the manual steps will be replaced step by step so that the customers can have their platforms in their labs and really automate the steps and then later on scale up for their processes.
And I hope also that there are higher volumes of laser diodes and we reach them to medical, we reach them to defense, we put them in almost every place in which today there is a need to bring light. Regina, thank you so much for having me. That was SmarAct at Laser World of Photonics 2025.